Welcome back to the channel. Today I want to show you really quick how to do this. I got an AC cap and valve kit for this 2015 GMC. Has a 5.3 in it. And the reason that we're changing these out, we did a condenser this morning, whole new swap. It was about a 3-hour job. And I've checked one before, put a vacuum, it held vacuum. Everything was good, I charged it. And one of these valves was leaking. So now I just have them buy a new kit. It's a few dollars. They have it at O'Reilly's, anywhere. And I'm gonna go ahead and change them out. I'm gonna show you how quick and easy it is. Save you a lot of time in the long run. Let's check it out. All right, so here's the high pressure side, and this is the low. So this is the one that a lot of people have asked before, and they have a little trouble. They don't know how it goes. Take it off. Now, if you try a 15 millimeter, it's too small for this area. 16 is too big. They do make a socket that's right in between 15 and 16 millimeter right here that goes for this. If you're the average guy like me that does some jobs here and there at home, you're probably not gonna have that. So we're gonna use an adjustable wrench right here. So we put a 16 millimeter at the very bottom just to hold it. You don't wanna break anything on this line. And then we'll put this one on top. Snug it the best you can. And this doesn't go that tight, so it doesn't have to go. It has to be snug, but it don't have to be super, super tight. You just break it loose. Well, if I can get to it. There it is. Once you break it loose, you can just do it by hand pretty much. Yep. We're working out here today in like 102 or 3. You hear that? That's just some vacuum in there. I know it's completely empty. And before, by the way, before you start this job, make sure you take it to a local shop and have them take out the refrigerant. Not supposed to let it out, just in the air. But this one I knew was empty because it wasn't working. It all had leaked out. And so it's empty completely, but that's what you do. And you get your new one. Apologize, I'm sweating, it's hot. Now here's your new one. This type of valve, it's that little ball. I don't know if you can see that little black ball there. That's how this one works. Now sometimes you'll charge it and you have a leak on one of these. Sometimes you can get by and get lucky. You press it, sometimes it just doesn't seat properly and that'll fix it, but a lot of times that doesn't work. So you get the new one. Some of the pros say you put a little bit of PAG oil on it. I do actually have a little bit of PAG oil. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that, what they said to do. If you don't have it, I wouldn't really worry about it. And you just put it on the little O-ring. I've done it without a lot of times and it works just fine. So I guess that's optional. Professionals say to do that. I don't know if it's just to sound more important. I don't know. But anyways, I put it on. I had some. You just start it on there. See, that's as tight as I can get it. I'll get that wrench back on there. And I'll just snug it down if I can. It's a little bit kind of tighter, and we're trying to get it on camera, so I'm trying to get out of the way so I'm not right in the middle of everything. Let's try it again. There we go. Now that feels pretty snug. Just do the best you can. If you happen to have that socket that goes there, the proper one, you can go ahead and torque that to 53 inch-pounds. Not foot-pounds, inch-pounds. But since we don't have all that, we're just gonna snug it best we can. Then I'm gonna show you how to change the Schrader valve on the low side. All right, so now we're gonna do this is the low pressure side here. Now we have this little tool. It's kind of like the bikes when you would take out that little valve. So there's a Schrader valve in here. You just put it in there and you can feel it when it falls right into place. You just unscrew it. Sometimes it's kind of hard to take it out because it stays kind of in there still, and I usually get it sometimes with this tool, but if you have trouble, just get some little needle nose pliers, and these are kind of big, but I think I can get it. There it is. So this is what we're talking about here. A little Schrader valve. Sometimes those wear out, they'll start leaking. So since we're here and it's empty, why not just put a brand new one on? So that's what we're gonna do right now. I don't like to mess with this after you have it charged and then you have a leak. So I've learned several times this has happened to me. We'll just put a brand new one on and go on. All right, so we have the Schrader valve ready to go, the new one. We'll just throw it in there. Same thing. You'll feel where this one's at, and you just start tightening it in there. Doesn't have to be super tight, just snug. I think that's good. And there you go. It comes with new caps. So we'll put the new caps. We're gonna go ahead and vacuum the system, charge it, make sure it's good to go. But that's a quick tip, guys, and that will save you a lot of time. I've done it before and I think it's ready, it's cooling, it's working, I'm excited. And then you can come up here, sometimes you'll hear it, sometimes you'll put your finger on it, and as you do that, it'll just make a noise like where it's just leaking. It's barely leaking. You could put some soapy water, it'll start bubbling. So I just replace them. I've gotten to where I just replace them. It's a few dollars and get rid of that risk. That's what I do. So quick tip. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you on the next video.